Hey guys, stay with me and let's convert this fabric right here to this beautiful and outstanding outfit. In these very tutorials, I shall be taking you through how to sew a standard and a neat pocket, how to attach a waistband to a palazzo pant neatly. We shall also be looking at all the tips and tricks to be able to achieve a neat and a perfect outcome just as it is in the picture. I got 3 yards of fabric for both the palazzo pant and the crop top, but I ended up using 2 yards of fabric. I used about 1¼ yards for the palazzo pants and ½ yard for the crop top. At the end of the tutorials, I shall be sharing with you how I was able to use 2 yards of fabric for a palazzo pants and a crop top. Sweetie, are you into anything sewing, DIY, tailoring, fashion designing? Then this is the best home for you. Definitely subscribe and be part of the family. In this channel, we teach fashion, we learn fashion, we breathe fashion, we eat fashion, we drink fashion, we wear fashion, we do everything fashion. Subscribe and be part of the family, okay? In our previous tutorials, I took time to take you guys through how to draft the pattern for this palazzo pant. It was a very detailed tutorial. Please do well to check that out after this video. I know you're going to be learning something new and something interesting in that particular video. This is the part 2, which is the sewing aspect of this video. So I've gone ahead to place all my pattern paper on my fabric piece. I made sure my fabric pieces were always on fold. This pattern I'm cutting right now is a pattern for the front. I'll also go ahead and cut the back pattern off camera. Now that we are done with that, let's go ahead and notch our pocket opening. Where I'm going to be cutting is my waistband. Our waistband is supposed to be 2 inches, so because it's going to be on fold, I'm making it 4 inches, and I'll need ½ an inch allowance on each side to be able to sew it to my palazzo. For that matter, I'll be adding 1 inch, so in all 5 inches. This is 5 inches width plus the length of my waist and any other allowances I'll be needing. Once I was done with that, I'll go ahead and attach an interfacing. This is medium fusible interfacing. For my pocket, I'm going to be using this fabric piece right here. I'll make it 14 by 11, okay? 14 for the width, 11 inches for the length, okay? I think this was okay. Quickly, let's go ahead and start with the sewing. And I'll pick the back part of the piece, find a midpoint, mark it, and also go ahead and notch it as well. Open them to the wrong side, mark 4 inches on this side of the piece, and also mark 4 inches on the other piece as well. This is the length of our dart. I'll take it to my sewing machine, sew 1/4 inch as my dart that way, and then take the other piece, also sew 1/4 inch to get my dart for the back. Now I'm done with that. It's time for us to fix the pocket. My viewers who are not interested in fixing a pocket to this pant, you can just skip this part of the video. These pieces right here are the front pieces. You remember when we were cutting the front pieces, we went ahead to notch the pocket opening. On those 2 notches, I shall be connecting a straight line on all the 2 pieces. This is a medium fusible interfacing, what is known as stay. I shall be attaching it to those 2 lines I just marked. It should end at where the notches were made, and I'll go ahead and fold it this way, press it down to get a crease. I'll also do same to the other side. Because the pieces for the front are 2, wherever I'm doing on one side, I'll be doing it on the other side. I'll take the pocket, place it right side facing me, and I'll place one of the pieces on top of the pocket this way, right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and mark that line out again. That is where I'll be making a straight stitch from where the notch was made. I'll take the other pocket piece, place the other front piece on it, right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and remark the line again, take it to my machine and stitch a straight line from this notch. At this moment, I was done stitching. I'll go ahead and re-notch it again so that it can have effect on the pocket, okay? I'll do a re-notching on all the 2 sides. Once that was done, I'll go ahead and arrange it this way. I'll pin that and stitch 1/4 inch from that edge. I'm taking it again. This is the wrong side. I'll be folding it to meet with the pocket. Wrong side facing each other. I'll take it to my machine and stitch 1/4 inch. Look at that. I'm done at this moment. So once I was done, I'll open it up this way. Right side facing me. I'll hold the part where my pocket opening is, where I just went to stitch. I'll move it towards the other side of the pocket piece that way. I'll make sure it ends at 2 inches from the waist area. I'll go ahead and do same to the other side as well. Okay, ensure you're 2 inches. I'll pin that. Go ahead and reinforce the notch part and then make a straight stitch on the waistline area. Now I'm done. Look at my pockets. My hands can go through. Pockets are almost ready. Now if we turn it over, this side of the pocket is still open. What do we do? From the notch where our pockets ended, I'll step down by 1 inch and make a different notch on the pocket piece only. It shouldn't touch the pant. I'll go ahead and cut my bias. I'll be using a bias to close my pocket opening up. I did the same thing to the other side too as well. At this point, I was done closing the pocket with a bias on both the two sides of the pocket. I'll place one of the piece this way, place the other on top of it, right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and stitch from the waistline to where the crotch length ended. I'll also take the back, arrange it that way, right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and also make a stitch from the waistline to the crotch length that way. Now I'm done. This is the back and this is the front. I'll arrange the back piece this way, place the front piece on top of it. You always realize the back piece is a bit bigger than the front piece. Don't worry about that. I'll stitch from the waistline to the hem at the out seam on one side. On the other side, I'm not going to be stitching. I'll make it open because I'll be attaching a zipper and a band to this. I don't need to stitch all the two out seam. This is my waistband. The waistband, I'll be folding it this way, arrange it on the waist that way, and I'll stitch with 1/2 inch. At this moment, I was done joining my waistband to my pant. I'll go ahead and trim out all the excesses. This is my zipper. It's an invisible zipper. I'll be attaching it to the waistband to the pocket area. When I'm done attaching my zipper, I'll go ahead and stitch 1/2 inch from the zipper to the hem of the other out seam. I'm done with that. Take note, all my sewing allowances were 1/2 inch, nothing less and nothing more. So my pocket was ready. We'll move to the hem of the pant. If there are any excesses, just go ahead and trim that out. And I'll fold our 2 inches hemming allowance in that way. I'll also do same to the other side, and I'll go ahead and stitch. The beginning of the video, I promised you I'll be sharing a trick with you how I was able to use 2 yards of fabric to make a palazzo pant and a crop top. My secret was the pattern drafting. After that, I shall be turning it to the wrong side. Once I'm done, I'll be arranging it this way. I'll align all the inseam this way. I'll be stitching from this point to this other point and to that other point. Anytime you have a project and you draft it on a pattern and bring it to your fabric piece, you are able to save a lot of fabric wastage. If your fabric is not enough, employ the pattern drafting method.
Thank you for stopping by.